Hello you guys, welcome to the math lesson. Before the lesson, I just want to give a short instruction for learning. First, you need to watch the video very carefully, and then you need to answer some multiple choice questions in this video. That is how you apply new knowledge into practice problems. Okay, so let's go to our topic today. Multiplication of polynomials. You should focus on three sections. The first one is review about monomials and polynomials. The second one, rules for multiplying a monomial by a polynomial. And last, rules for multiplying a polynomial by a polynomial. You may hear me say monomial and polynomial all the time in this video and could be annoying sometimes. Okay, let's move to the first one. So, what is a monomial or polynomial? I give you an activity in MYP2. You could see right here there are some expressions in the first column. In the second column is the names, and in the third column, you could see their degrees. For example, in the first expression, 2y. 2y only includes one term, which is called monomial. In order to find its degree, you just care about the variable part. I mean y. Y is actually y to the power of 1. So the degree is 1. Now, it happens the same with others expression. Let's see the second expression. 8x plus 9w. You could see this expression has two terms, 8x and yw. And if it has two terms, we call binomial. In order to find its degree, you just care about variable part. For example, right here you care about x. X is x to the power of 1, so the degree is 1. Alright, so now I want you to write down a definition of each of the following terms. Compare with a peer, and then as a group of 4, and finally compare definitions as a class about monomial, binomial, trinomial, polynomial, and degrees of a polynomial. You should discuss in the group and then give me the answer later. Here is just a fun game for you guys to play. The Flash Mind Reader. Now I want you to choose any two-digit number. For example, let's say 81. You add together both digits. For example, 8 plus 1 is 9. Then you subtract the total from your original number. When you have the final answer, look it up on the chart to find the relevant symbol. Don't tell me, I will show you the symbol you are thinking of. Well, I know what you are thinking, and it is this symbol. Is that right? I think it is. And can you explain how I know? It is a mission for you, and you should discuss with your friends. After you learn the new knowledge, you should apply to answer some questions. I give you two questions, question 1 and question 2. For question 1, here is an expression. Can you tell what is an expression? Is it monomial or trinomial, binomial, or constant? You should figure it out yourself. For the question 2, you need to find the degree of a polynomial. Now, let me just say it again. You need to find the degree of each term, and then you take the term with the highest degree. For example, the first term, 2x to the fourth y. In order to find its degree, you take 4 plus 1. It is 5. 5x to the third, you could see the degree is 3. So, now do you see what is the degree of the polynomial? Well, answer the question on the comment. Next, let's go to the second one. Rules for multiplying a monomial by a polynomial. Here, investigation 1, I want you to write the distributive property. A times B plus C. So, what it is? Well, you take A, just multiply by each term of the whole expression. It is A times B plus A times C. Now, you can use this distributive property to multiply a monomial by a polynomial. You take 2x squared and multiply by each term. Here, 2x squared times 3x to the fourth, and plus 2x squared times 6x. Alright? Now I can simplify this whole expression. 2 times 3 is 6. X squared times x to the fourth is x to the power of 6. And with the second terms, you could see 2x squared. 2 times 6 is 12. X squared times x is x to the third. Okay, so now here is a general rule for multiplying a monomial by a polynomial. A is a monomial. The whole expression is polynomial. B, C, D are terms. So now you take the monomial, you multiply by each term B, C, and D, and remember the sign. If right here is plus, so now it has to be plus. But if it is minus, so when you multiply, it has to be minus. Alright. Here, okay, so I want you to apply to answer question 3, multiply this one. And then question 4. It is a little bit difficult, but I think you can definitely do it. Now, last, rules for multiplying a polynomial by a polynomial. So basically, you actually do the same thing with rules for multiplying a monomial by a polynomial. First, can you write the distributive property? Well, here you could see I have 2 terms in the first expression, 2 terms in the second expression. And here, you take the first term, multiply to the first term of the second expression, and you do the same. It means AC plus AD plus BC plus BD. Now, you should use this distributive property to multiply a polynomial by a polynomial. It is polynomial, alright? Here, I will take the first term, multiply by the first term. It is 2x squared times 3x to the fourth. Same, 2x squared times x times 6x right here. And you do the same with other terms. Now, it is simplification. In the first term, 2 times 3 is 6. X squared times x to the fourth is x to the power of 6. And now, you can definitely do the same with other terms. Here is a general rule. In order to multiply a polynomial by a polynomial, you just take each term of the first polynomial and then multiply by each term of the second. Alright, so now I want you to answer question 5. Multiply a polynomial by a polynomial. It is a challenge for you. Question 6. The following is what is known as a magic square. Now you find the sum of the numbers in each row, column, and diagonal. So after that, how does the sum relate to the number in the middle? The number in the middle is 5. And see how does the sum of all the numbers relate to the number in the middle. Okay, you can discuss with your friends and then put a comment below to show me the answer. Finally, it is our review today. After the lesson, you should know what is a monomial, binomial, trinomial, or polynomial. And you should know the rules for multiplying a monomial or a polynomial by a polynomial. I hope you guys understand. Thank you and see you guys.